Let's talk about what is happening in Washington, D.C. as well. Pleased to bring in our senior political analyst and former Pennsylvania Senator Rick Santorum. He's a senior advisor for the Convention of States, and also the president of the National Federation of Republican Women, Julie Harris. Great to see you both. We were just showing a live picture of a news conference that could start any moment. We will have to step away because it's an important one. Jeanine Pirro is going to be with Chief Pamela Smith to provide updates on the arrest of a congressional intern, Eric Tarpian Jashim. He was gunned down about a month ago, and the tragedy on D.C. streets. He wasn't even the intended target. 21 years old, an intern in the Washington office for Congressman Ron Estes of Kansas. I'll start with you, Senator Santorum. We know that D.C. has been a focus for President Trump with the National Guard. Even just yesterday, the Army reportedly extended orders for them to remain in D.C. through November the 30th. But this, as the AG, filed a lawsuit as well, saying it's not lawful. Your reaction on what we may hear today and just about the ability for President Trump to move in under Home Rule Act now being questioned.
Well, I don't think there's any question in a federal district, which is what the District of Columbia is, that the federal government has authority to keep it safe. The government, the seat of government, is located there, and you can't rely solely on localities which may be hostile, as you see, to the leaders of our country, to protect them. And so while there are, protection from Secret Service and Capitol Police, you have people who live in the district, not just work in those particular places. And I think it's absolutely within the authority of the president to do so. And it just shows you how radical these folks are. They simply don't care about protecting their citizens. And this has just the amazing transformation of the Democratic Party from what used to be. I mean, Joe Biden, Bill Clinton, back when I was, just getting involved in politics, were the law and order folks. We passed crime bills. We did all sorts of things that were bipartisan, in many cases led by Democrats. And now they have completely gone woke and have become the party of illegal immigrants and criminals.
Let's play D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser saying she wants an end to what she says is federal intervention, Julie.
The emergency ends on September 10th. The only way it can be extended legally is by the Congress. So I want the message to be clear to the Congress. We have a framework to request or use federal resources in our city. We don't need a presidential emergency.
But it's been bringing down crime. It seems like such a losing message, and we don't know when or if. It sounds like Chicago could be the next city getting some National Guard troops, Julie.
She's defending crime in her own city. It makes no sense. As someone who is in the district quite a bit, I've appreciated the streets not only being safer, but being cleaner. I mean, you can now go to Union Station without having to watch over your shoulder and have a quick exit plan if you have to get out of there. The results speak for themselves. Crime is down. I think there was almost 700 bags of trash hauled out of D.C. I read somewhere that there were 5 truckloads of plant waste disposed of. What is that about? But the results speak for themselves. This is what President Trump ran on, making America safe. And those in D.C., if you go out and talk to any average person on the streets of D.C., they are grateful to be able to walk down the streets without fearing for their life.
Let's talk about the tech titans. Quite a showing. The who's who gathering there at the White House yesterday. Some of the comments, Sam Altman, OpenAI CEO, President Trump, thank you for being such a pro-business, pro-innovation president. You just saw Zuckerberg there, questioned by our own Mike Carter. A really interesting soundbite there. But Zuckerberg says this is quite a group to get together. And I think all the companies here are making huge investments. And indeed, they are. CEO of Apple, Tim Cook, already promising $600 billion in investments here in the United States. I want to step away right now. We're going to go to Jeanine Pirro as this news conference has just started. Stand by, panel.